On today's Daily KHL update, Evgeny Kuznetsov scores a highlight reel goal, but could not finish the game. Anton Belov adds insult to injury, and Mikhail Grabovski plays the overtime hero. All that and more on today's Daily KHL update. Red Army visits Nail Yakupov and Neftihimik Nizhnekamsk. Already 1-0 Neftihimik. Peter Kokol tips in Renat Mamashev's shot, 2-0 Neftihimik.
Nail Yakupov picks up the secondary assist on this play.
Still in the first period, now 2-1 Neftihimik. Andrei Subotin one-times Igor Palaganov's pass to make the lead 3-1, and Rostislav Stanya's night is done.
Stanya led the league in goals against and save percentage before this game. Not anymore.
His replacement Ilya Proshkurakov doesn't fare much better, getting sniped on by Peter Kokol, now 4-1 Neftihimik.
Kokol second of the night and one on both goalies.
But cue the comeback. Pavel Datsuk uses some of his puck-dangling wizardry to set up Igor Grigorenko to bring Red Army within 2.
Grigorenko just got traded to Red Army too. Think he likes being on Pavel's team?
Still in the second, Denis Denisov with the long through pass to Ole Kavasha to bring Red Army within 1, 4-3 now.
Carroll is played by Matt Dalton, whiffing on the poke check.
Less than 3 minutes to go in the third. Neftihimik still hanging on until Alex Radulov with his second of the game off Andrei Plekhanov's skate.
Alex Radulov with his signature celebration. If you haven't seen it yet, you better get used to it.
Overtime now. Nail Yakupov with the puck. Passes to Evgeny Blakhin, who can't handle it. So Mikhail Grabovski takes advantage. And that's the game. Grabovski with his second of the season to complete Red Army's comeback in overtime. 5-4 final. Alex Radulov with 2 goals.
And Renat Mamashev tied for first in points by defenseman with 14.
Dynamo Riga visiting Avantgarde Omsk. First period, Avantgarde with a 5-minute power play after Rytis Ivanin's got 5 at a game for boarding. Michael Tukva stops 1, 2, but third time's the charm as Alex Frolov puts in his third of the season.
Riga's got one of the KHL's worst penalty kills. It has really hurt them so far.
End of the first now. Riga gets it back. Flurry in front, and Kaspar Zdogavinch comes away with the shot and goal.
Zdogavinch, Ottawa Senators property, played 65 games in the NHL last season.
Second period, Sergei Kostitsyn digs it out of the corner, Kirill Lehman blasts it on net, and Guntas Galvin swats it home.
Wrong team though. If he was an Avantgarde, that wouldn't have counted. Tough luck.
Riga answers back again though. Rob Schremp puts it on net, and Martins Karshams finishes the job.
That assist is just Schremp's 4th point in 15 games after a pretty productive season in Sweden last year.
Yep, former Oilers first-round pick. Scary moment here. Anton Belov completely creams Kaspar Zdogavinch into the boards. He stayed down for a few moments. Riga's trainer came out, and Belov gets 2 minutes for boarding. Andre, who's the KHL's Brendan Shanahan?
That would be former NHLer Valery Kamensky.
Well, we'll see what happens there. He gets up with a little help, but you can see obvious discomfort there. In the meantime, insult to injury here, Anton Belov, the guy who hit Zdogavinch, unloads on this one to give Avantgarde the 3-2 lead.
Belov already setting a new career high in goals with 5 so far.
Sergei Kostitsyn would score on the empty net to ice it, and Avantgarde Omsk wins 4-2.
Kostitsyn with a goal in each one of his 3 KHL games.
Nikolai Zherdev in Atlant visiting Evgeny Kuznetsov and Tractor. Tractor strikes first. Andrei Kostitsyn finishes off a nice passing play. 1-0 Tractor.
Andrei Kostitsyn already with his 6th goal in 10 KHL games.
Atlant ties it up though. Zherdev with a sweet setup for Konstantin Koltsov. Wow.
That's becoming a signature move for Zherdev at this point. Sick hands.
Well, third period, 2-1 Atlant, and Evgeny Kuznetsov says, whatever you can do, I can do sicker. Dekes through the entire team to tie it up at 2s. This is gross.
It's plays like this, really, that make Evgeny Kuznetsov so loved in Chelyabinsk. Just listen to this.
Evgeny Kuznetsov, number 92.
Tractor not done. Vladimir Antipov sets up Andrei Popov for his 4th of the year. Tractor leads at 3-2.
This is why he's the captain. At 34, Antipov still got it.
Bad news for Tractor late in the game. Jonas Frogren falls awkwardly on Kuznetsov and rides him into the boards. Kuznetsov down and obviously hurt.
Kuznetsov was taken to hospital for some tests. The initial report, though, is that he'll be out for 5 to 7 days.
Tractor still wins by a final score of 4-2, but possibly at a high cost. Salavat Yulaev hosting Slovan with new addition Denis Parshin acquired for Igor Grigorenko. No score until the second. Martin Bakosh put Slovan on the board first with a wrister past Vadim Tarasov. 1-0 Slovan.
Tarasov looks like he thought he had it, but nope.
Salavat ties it. Sabres property. Andrei Sekera accidentally bats it right to Kirill Kaltsov, who fires at Chad. Tie game.
Kaltsov is a former second-round pick for the Canucks from 02.
Third period now. 2-on-1. Denis Klistov over to Antti Pihlstrom with the picture-perfect pass and the fine finish. 2-1 Salavat.
Former Nashville Predator with his third of the season, and a pretty one at that. We may see that in our top 10 goals of the week.
Just over 1 minute remaining in regulation. Slovan looking to tie it, and they do. Lubomir Visnovsky takes advantage of a loose puck in front, and we have a tie game.
Veteran Visnovsky has lit up the NHL in the past and knew when to pinch in this situation.
And with that, we're heading into overtime, and golden chance for Slovan here. On the breakaway, Milan Bartovic, game on his stick, absolutely robbed by Tarasov.
Just got a piece of it with his glove and it goes out of play.
That save would prove vital in the shootout. Denis Klistov uses a very similar move to Bartovic's, and it works. So now it's up to Mikhail Vanderka. Misses! Salavat wins it 3-2 in the shootout.
Tarasov makes 26 saves for the win. Balls prospect Janos 32 saves in the loss.
Few more scores to tell you about. Zdeno Chara would score his first KHL goal, but it would not be enough as Akbars Kazan beats Lev Praha 4-2. SK St. Petersburg with a 6-5 regulation win over Avdamo Belist, Vladimir Tarasenko, Viktor Tikhonov, and Ilya Kovalchuk with 3 points each. Metallurg Magnitogorsk had a 2-0 lead, but Lokomotiv would come back to win the game 3-2. Sergei Gonchar, Nikolai Kulemin, and Evgeny Malkin all held off the scoresheet. Boris Astana dominated Spartak Moscow with a 5-1 victory. Vadim Krosnoslobodsev with 2 points in that one. I'm gonna be honest, I just like saying his name. Donbass takes down Vitus 1-0. Anton Babchuk scoring the game's only goal on a 5-on-3 blast. And one more game to tell you about. Alex Ovechkin had 1 assist in Dynamo Moscow's 3-2 win over Metallurg Novokuznets. And that's it for today's Daily KHL update. My name's Steve Dangle.
And I'm Andrei Sachenko.
See you on Monday.